Oh, this is Mr. Hornby 83 with Mr. Hornby 83 top 10 list. It's been quite a bit since I've done top 10 list. This time I am doing top 10 best Mortal Kombat characters. Now look, this was a very hard list to compile. I think I did pretty good, but there's so many awesome characters in Mortal Kombat. It's hard to just pick 10. So I might do a part 2 to this, or a video that's just got a ton of honorable mentions of best characters. But let's get started with... Actually, you know what? I'm going to replace one of these guys real fast. There we go. Alright, let's get started. So at number 10, it's a newer character. A character that I thought was pretty awesome in this game. She was one of the top villains in the Mortal Kombat X game. And yes, I am talking about Devora. The look of her freaking powers, abilities, the way she fights in the game. She's a very awesome character, and I think she's one of the best new characters they have. Hopefully we see more of her in Mortal Kombat 11. Who knows? So yeah, Devora at number 10. Number 9, I just switched it from Jax to Kano because Kano's a lot more awesome character than Jax. Jax is a good character in his own right, but, you know, when you gotta have the ability to freaking get yourself metal arms, that just tells me you're not as good as you think you are. But yeah, I went with Kano instead because Kano's just been an awesome character. He's also looks like the Terminator from the Terminator movies. He was supposed to be, well, I'll talk about that in a future video on who these characters from Mortal Kombat games were supposed to be based off. Well, the early ones anyway. You already heard me talk about Johnny Cage. But yeah, Kano at number 9. Number 10. Now, a lot of people, number 8. A lot of people might not agree with this because there was other forearm character, especially in the first and fourth one, that people probably thought was better. But I like this guy a whole lot better. He's a lot more difficult to face. Well, depending on who you pick in the first Mortal Kombat and the fourth Mortal Kombat game. And that is Kitaro. Kitaro just... he looked more awesome than what Goro did because, you know, he had the, like, little tiger stripes on his back. And I always thought that was so cool looking. I'm like, wow. Kitaro looks so freaking cool compared to how Goro did in the original game. Now, yes, any forearm character is going to be awesome, but, you know, Kitaro just looked completely awesome. I thought he was an awesome character. And I like him about as much as I like Goro, but more than I like Shiva. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, so Kitaro at number 8. And yes, I did pre-order Mortal Kombat X to get Goro in it. Alright, number 7, the God of Thunder. One of the most powerful characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise. The Thunder God, Raiden. Awesome character. His moves are awesome. He's, you know, the guardian of Earth. He chooses his, you know, champions well and everything. And pretty much Raiden, except for, Mortal Kombat. I don't think he was in Mortal Kombat 3 initially. He might have been. But, you know, no, Raiden's in Mortal Kombat 3, I think. I don't know, I have to go back and look. There's so many versions of Mortal Kombat 3, it's hard to tell, but yeah. Raiden at number 7. Number 6, Onaga the Dragon King. I love the Dragon King. He's one of my favorite Mortal Kombat villains. He's up there with Shao Kahn. I love Onaga, I love Shao Kahn, I love Quan Chi. I love those characters. And Onaga the Dragon King was awesome. It was awesome to finally see a fresh villain too in the Mortal Kombat universe, because prior to that we had Mortal Kombat 1, which had Shang Tsung. Mortal Kombat 2, 3, and every other version of 3 had Shao Kahn. 4 had Shinnok, but Shinnok wasn't really that good. He was so easy to beat. It's unbelievable. If you just watched recently on Facebook Live, if you watched my playthrough of Mortal Kombat 4, where I did the final 2 hills on hard, wasn't very hard. It was on hard. Even on hard, he was still the easiest character to beat. Then you had Deadly Alliance with Shang Tsung and Quan Chi as the main villains. So Cena Dragon King was an awesome new villain. Really liked them. Hopefully Onaga makes some kind of presence in the next Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat 11. Maybe it's going to lead into 12 with him being the main villain, and maybe they end Mortal Kombat after that. I don't know. Mortal Kombat's been running for such a long time, but yeah. Onaga, the Dragon King. I'm actually going to switch 4 and 5 because this guy should be above this other guy. And when I made the list, I was like, God, I only had a half hour to get it ready. So at number 5, I initially had Sub-Zero, but I'm picking Reptile. He's a lizard man, lizard ninja, whatever you want to call him. He was in the first one as a hidden character. You had to get like a certain amount of wins with a bunch of fatalities or whatever, get a bunch of flawlesses or something like that to get to fight him. But Reptile's a pretty awesome character. Well, except for the later games, he became a lame character. He even became the host body for the Dragon King. But prior to that, he was an awesome character. So yeah. Reptile at number 4. Number 5 is, Reptile's at number 5. Number 4 is Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's pretty much been in almost every Mortal Kombat game. He was in 1, he was in 2, he was in each version of 3. He was in 4, he was in 5, he was in Deception, he was in Armageddon, he was in, he's been like one of the mainstays of the Mortal Kombat franchise. And, a freaking guy that can shoot ice and pretty much lives in, ice and Sub-Zero conditions. That's a pretty cool character.
He's Elsa's brother.
Not Elsa's brother. He came out before Elsa.
Then he's her uncle.
He ain't her uncle. Okay. Now these last 3 were tough to pick because I had some freaking... Because I wanted to put some other characters, but like I said, that's why I'm probably going to have to do another top 10 list of this. Number 3. Shao Kahn. The Emperor of Outworld. Pretty much... You could say Shao Kahn is pretty much the Magneto of the Mortal Kombat universe. 1, he's very powerful. He was a lot easier. Now, when I was a kid, Shang Tsung was hard to beat in the first Mortal Kombat game, but as I started getting older, he was easier. Shao Kahn's still kind of hard, especially when you get to points like Ultimate 3 and, Trilogy and the arcade version of 3 or Ultimate 3. Shao Kahn won the Armageddon tournament against some pretty stiff competition. Almost became the All-Being. But Shao Kahn's just an amazing character. I love his look. Kind of Conan the Barbarian villain look. Or you could even say Conan the Barbarian himself. Alright, so... For number 2, I kind of cheated on this one. I was just going to go with Cyrax. I also want to put Quan Chi on this list. I will have him on my next Mortal Kombat list next year for Mortal Kombat month. But, all 3 of the cyborgs for Mortal Kombat. Mainly Cyrax because I've told you guys again, next to Scorpion, Cyrax is my favorite character on Mortal Kombat. You've seen, I think I fatigued everybody of watching Cyrax videos with Mortal Kombat 3s because pretty much every version of Mortal Kombat 3 I played, I used Cyrax. I probably got Cyrax fatigue, but yeah. Sector and Smoke are pretty good too. I like Sector's moves. I like Smoke's moves. Cyrex's moves are my favorite because he's got bombs. He's got the net. I know his combo really well. But I also know Smoke's combo really well now. So yeah. So all three cyborgs. That's why, because a lot of people love the cyborgs. I should have just did a whole bunch of the ninjas too. Anyway, number one. No question now what number one is. I pretty much just mentioned him when I was talking about the number two entry. That is Scorpion. I've always been a big fan of Scorpion since Mortal Kombat 1. In every Mortal Kombat game I played, I tried to beat it with Scorpion. When I played 1, I did beat it with Scorpion a couple times. Mortal Kombat 2, I realized I had to use Raiden because he was the best one to beat the AI for me. Anyway, in Mortal Kombat 2. Same with Cyrex on all the versions of Mortal Kombat 3. He's the one that I think I'm best at beating the AI with. But, you know, Scorpion wasn't in 3. Instead, you had Cyrex. But I beat Mortal Kombat 5 once with Scorpion, and I beat Mortal Kombat Deception. You've seen that I just beat Mortal Kombat Deception with Scorpion a couple weeks ago on Facebook Live. And speaking of which, I'm getting ready to, after I finish this YouTube video, I'm going to get on my phone, do a Facebook Live, and let you guys decide, and you guys here on YouTube can decide on what I should do next, because the video I did yesterday on live really didn't do too well. Where I reviewed the weekly ROH in New Japan. But yeah, Scorpion is one of, you know, the best characters in Mortal Kombat, and I think that, you know, he's number one on this list anyway. The next top 10 best, I'll have some different characters. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm getting ready to do another tribute to my mom. There's only a couple more tributes I'm going to do to my mom, and then I probably won't do another tribute till the day of her birthday. I'm going to do it, you know, I got the picture set up and everything. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to bring this thing over here, and, you know. Alright, let's get this going. What a beast.